Hello, I'm Carrie and I'm back with another energy reading. And this time I'm actually going to be reading the energy of 2024. So, 2024 is an 8 year, so that is just automatically making me think about abundance. It's also the year of the dragon, and I'm also a dragon, so I'm like, yes. Dragon, stand up. I'm so excited. So it's also the year of the dragon, and because of that, I actually wanted to use this dragon oracle deck that I have. I don't normally use it in my readings just because I don't really regularly work with dragon energy, but I do appreciate dragon energy and love it being around. And so I decided for this year of the dragon energy reading, I'm going to work with the dragon oracle deck. And so these top two cards I have here are from that deck. The rest of them are from the Modern Witch Tarot. So, honestly, for this reading, I just want to get the overall energy reading for 2024. What is it going to feel like in 2024? And it's interesting because it's already December. I feel like as far as October, you can already start feeling the energy of the new year. And this year to me has been all about focusing in on, or sorry, not this year, but the energy I've been feeling so far has been all about focusing in on what's important and making sure that that's what's taking up most of your time. And so it's really about like you focusing on what is important to you, and even like clearing out the energy that's not, remembering why it is that you've made the changes that you have in your life. Like, I was literally just sitting and thinking the other day when I was meditating about how much I have changed, how much I have gained, how much I have given up to be exactly where I am right now. And over in 2020, there were so many changes. Like, if 2020 was a tarot card for me, it would have been the Tower, because everything fell apart for me. Everything changed for me. I mean, it's like 2019, 2020. And it was not even, not to say it wasn't to do with COVID, but COVID was not even the thing that initiated all the changes. I had already been like, okay, time to go, time to move, time to change. And that year, 2020, I just kept having dreams about moving. Like, literally just people moving here, moving there. Like, all in my dreams, it was movement, trains, buses, like just movement everywhere. And so I feel like that was the energy of 2020. But right now, we are gonna be in 2024. It's a more stable energy, a more grounded energy is what I'm feeling. Like, if you did all that moving and shifting like I did in 2020, now is the time to like really settle down. Not to say that you have to be settled down already, going into 2024, but if you're not, it's just like that energy of settling down where you are, making sure that you have the things around you that you need, and really drawing from that. So I guess we've already started getting into the reading. Before we really get into it, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing. Thank you for even just listening to my readings and the things that I channel from my heart. Okay, so let's start here with this first card. I told you I picked two cards from the Dragon Oracle deck, and these are the two cards. We've got Earth Dragon and Blue Dragon from the Pleiades. I never heard of it as the Pleiades. But okay. So we've got Earth Dragon. This is what I was just describing about. It's like sitting where you are and drawing from there. Like, this dragon is literally sitting on top of a rock. It looks like Pride Rock. Like like the Lion King Pride Rock. This dragon's sitting there, and it looks like from the earth it is pulling up energy. You see it pulling up energy from the earth. So it's like drawing from where it is at, which is making me think of, like, remember 2020, I was getting all that energy of moving, trains, travel, moving from one place to another, like restarting, resetting. And this time it's like from where you are, taking the things that you have, the elements that you already have to work with, and making something from that. It's like, it's time to settle down. It's time to create. It's time to like do. Maybe before we were preparing, but now it's time for action. That is really what I'm getting from this energy of 2024. Like, you have already been put into a position into which you can begin making your dreams come true. You can begin creating whatever you want to create. You can begin again if that's what you want to do, like make a new family, make a new business, make a new career for yourself, start a new relationship, start a new, like if you're a farmer, you're gonna start a new crop, like literally you're gonna do something new. An artist, you're gonna create like from a different, even a whole different perspective. Like your perspective has changed. Maybe before you only did abstract things, but now it's gonna be more concrete. Like you're gonna start drawing faces clearly. You're gonna look like be able to look into the souls of the painting and the faces that you draw. Like that is the type of change that I'm getting for 2024. And I'm not even gonna say change because I really feel like it's like you were there, but you're now stable and present. It's like the energy of going for a walk. Imagine you're going for a walk in the forest, but you got your phone with you, you listening to music, you are maybe even got a friend with you. Y'all are just y'all are going for a walk in the forest, but it's not like you're in the forest. Like you're not allowing the forest to get within you because you got all this outside distractions. You're talking to your friend, you got your phone, got the music playing. This is like going for a walk barefoot in the forest by yourself, no distractions, no nothing nearby, so you're like really far out there and you're like immersed in the forest. Like you're becoming one with the forest. That is what I'm feeling for 2024. Like you're really becoming one with the places around you. So first thing first, I get this warning of make sure the people you have around you, the places that you are spending your time, all of that, make sure it's in alignment with you, because I really just feel like a coming together with the energies that are around you, literally seeing the earth dragon just soak up that energy. So making sure the things that you're soaking up are things that you want to be soaking up, because I just feel like it's that time. Are you in a place in which you can do your best work and be your best self? That's another question that maybe for 2024 you want to ask yourself. Because it just feels like the energy of 2024, you are taking what you have around you and using that. So it's like and I don't even know if it's going to be a conscious thing. It's just going to be like, okay, this is what I have, and it is time for me to create, to give birth, to do. I'm going to be doing what is around me. If all of my friends are into cryptocurrency, that's what I'm going to be starting to get into. Like it's just those things around you are just going to be influencing you in 2024 because you're building something. And then this other card, Blue Dragon from the Pleiades. It says, prepares you to accept source healing, accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. Same energy I was feeling about the drawing up from around you. This is talking about, this first card, Earth Dragon, is about the earth. So like literally physical places that you are. And then this one is talking about Pleiades to me are more associated with emotions, water energy. And so your emotions, your water energy, again, it's like the giving and receiving. It literally says give and receive heart healing. It's like the giving and receiving of emotions. I gotta tell you, because it's like Mercury retrograde right now, literally I have been feeling everything around me. And there's this question of, do you try to stop feeling those things? Do you try to block your heart off? Or do you just accept it? That is what's happening right now. And it's been a struggle for me to this time around, because I've had this choice many times in my life to open or close my heart. This time around it's been a struggle for me because I want to stay open and to remember how to do that, and that I can do that, and that it's okay to do that. It's okay to feel these things even though they're uncomfortable. But lately, because I have been feeling more, I can feel more people around me, and it's just calling for more compassion, calling for more forgiveness, calling for more trust, calling for more boundaries, calling for more speaking up for myself. It's like if you are going to be, again, in a space, you're drawing up the energy from that space physically and also emotionally. What are the things that you're going to need around you for 2024? I won't even say to survive, but like to succeed, to make it. And so lately it's just, I've been calling on myself to be more compassionate, to have an even more open heart, but even to also observe, like, is this environment okay for me? Do I like being here? What are the pros and cons of this? I've been feeling these emotions, but am I able to pay attention to my own, or are there too many distractions for me right now for me to focus as much on myself as I would like to? Am I able to rise to the challenge, or is it a little bit too much for me at this time? Do I need to adjust my settings? Like, we have so many options, and I think 2024 is going to remind us of that, because I think it's gonna have us asking questions about what is important to us and whether or not we want to participate in this. Whether or not, like, okay, is this helping me move forward or not? Like, I feel like it's gonna be easier for us to decide that because it's gonna be such a physical thing. Like, so in our face, it's gonna be affecting us on a physical plane, and that's like money, even your physical body. It can be affecting your place that you live, like the things that are tangible that you can truly touch. I feel like 2024 is going to bring stuff up like that. And now if we get into our tarot. So first card we have is Queen of Cups. And I was like, I thought that this was an 8-year, but we've got cups, water coming out. 8 to me is all like, it's just reminding me of earth. And so I would think that some earth cards would come out first, or pentacles. But we've got the Queen of Cups. But even just looking over at this spread, we've got Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Wands. And so it's like mastery coming here. And I'm thinking that the people who are watching this reading have been, like me, really, really working on themselves and helping themselves grow over the past few years, even, for even longer, maybe for decades. And it's just like a continuance of that, a continuancy of reaching towards mastery, self-mastery. And so we've got the Queen of Cups. I was talking earlier about being very, very sensitive, feeling other people's energy around you. And the Queen of Cups embodies that to me, in that she feels everything. She's super sensitive. Sometimes she can be overly sensitive. But to me, there's a choice that she makes every single time she's sensitive. If she's going to take the thing personally that is affecting her, or she's going to focus on her own cup. It's like all this energy around you, you don't have to pay attention to. You can focus on your own cup, but it does take some mastery to do that. It does take some strength, some focus, some determination to focus on your own cup and not take on other people's energy, not try to solve everyone else's problems, not feel as if you have to like sit there and listen, like when things are overwhelming you, to have boundaries, to keep yourself away. Like there's so many things that the Queen of Cups would have need to have mastered to become the queen, sitting on her own throne, to even stay on her own throne, because she's so sensitive. And because on the direct opposite side we have the King of Cups, it's like this is gonna, if this 2024 year was a journey, it's like from the queen to the king, where the actual problem of staying on the throne is not it's not such a big deal anymore. Because the King of Cups, I just feel like he's able to handle all of the emotions, and not even say to turn that off, like he doesn't have to feel everything, but he has more control over, like, you know what? I don't have time for this today. And and I don't even know what that means energetically, but it's just like, no. Like a clear boundary, not only in the physical, like maybe removing yourself, but in the emotional, into the, like, no, I'm not taking this on. I think the Queen of Cups sometimes maybe is not so strong, in that she might be wavering, and it might be a little bit more difficult for her not to take on the energies that she feels around her. But the King of Cups is like, nah. Very more, like, much more masculine in the way it's handled. Like, I'm thinking more of a physical way. Physically, pushing that energy away, not allowing that energy to even come into your space. But it's a much more like harder, clear-cut way. And that might be what's needed in the future. I don't know. I'm just reading what I see in the cards. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Cups clarified by the Page of Swords. And to me, I just feel like it's a learning of how to deal with all of these emotions that are going to be around. If you're going to stay in this space, like imagine you're someone who is new maybe to a space. But before, you were somewhere where there were, like, the emotions that were around you, you were used to. Let's talk about a family, like you were in your family with your parents and your siblings and your dog and cat or whatever. So you're just used to that energy. You're used to handling it. You know that if such and such acts like this is how I handle it, because I've been doing this the same way for all these years. But then imagine moving somewhere else, maybe even being in a different family. Like, just say you magically get transplanted into another family. You're going to have to learn all over again how to deal with these emotions that are coming up around you. So if we just expand that analogy into like real life situation, again, if you did that energy of moving in 2020, and now you're in this new space and you're trying to build from there, these are the emotions that you're going to need to learn how to handle. How to handle your new boss, how to handle your new landlord, how to handle your new spouse, maybe you adopted a child, like, or just had a baby. Like, there's going to be some new emotional situations that are coming up. And that's, to me, what this Page of Swords is trying to say. It's like trying to figure it out. It's kind of, to me, like trial and error. I'm gonna try this way, try that way, and gaining more information. It's like trying by failing. Gaining more information so that you can figure out how to behave, or how to thrive, survive, make it in this new environment, this new area, this new place. And then we have Ten of Cups clarified by the Lovers. To me, that is all about wish fulfillment. Ten of Cups, wish fulfillment. With the Lovers right underneath it is like, no, this is the thing from my heart, the wishes that are coming from my heart. Maybe even the ones that I'm not really aware of. Some of that may be revealed in 2024, especially if you're not able to run anywhere else. Like if you're going to be solid, grounded in a space, then when things come up, it's not any running away. It's like, okay, I'm here. I got to deal with this. I have to stay and stick and deal with this. I have to learn. I have to allow this to play out. I can't just like cut it off and leave, because I am grounded in this space. I'm using what I have. There's no excess or alternative. And of course, there's always options and choices. But if you have chosen to stay, then there's no alternatives, because this is what you have chosen, right? So you may not know. Sorry, I feel like I just got off on a tangent. So with the Ten of Cups clarified by the Lovers, it's like you're going to be drawing yourself even closer to the things that you're, like your wish fulfillment, the things that are your dreams come true. You're going to be spending more time on that. And hopefully you're in this new place, the place that you moved to back in 2020, that you can thrive and survive in. And you're using these tools to make your dreams come true. I mean, it's like you being on board with that finally. Maybe you had a wish and dream, a desire, but you never thought it could happen. I just feel like with these cards, it's like you're on board with that and you're really working towards it. It's really giving me the energy of the Eight of Pentacles. I don't see it on this spread, but it just reminds me of that, like steady working towards it, but not in a way that your head is down, because I feel like on the Eight of Pentacles card in this deck, the woman's head is down. She's very much only focused on that. But in this, your head is not down. Like you're actively focusing on that and like living your life. So it's not like you're missing out on anything. You're not turning down people for going out and having fun. You're not sequestering yourself off from everybody. You're not like going off into your closet. Like this is something that you do in your walking daytime life. Hopefully that makes sense. And then we got the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like the dreams that you have been dreaming coming true. Like so if you had like maybe this business that you wanted to start up, but you never shared it with anybody because you thought maybe they thought it was stupid, or that they would, they tell you not to share your dreams because people were going to try to tear you down, or like, like be negative or push you off of your path or hold you back. In this instance, it's like the dreams that you have been holding inside of you are going to come, like it's not that you won't be able to keep them secret anymore, because they're going to be physical in the physical world. There we go. I was like, how do you say this? So it's not like you can hold them in anymore. Like maybe you have been holding them in, but now they're going to come out because there's going to be some movement. Like you're going to be seeing some fruits from those dreams that you've been dreaming, the energy that you've been putting into there. And maybe that's one of the reasons that you're going to have to learn new emotions, because now I'm just giving the example of being a business owner, but it could be like a new mom, a new wife or husband, or a new dad, all of that, anything new. You're now dealing with that energy now, and that's because you're gonna, like, people are being able to see fruits from that, fruits from your labors, like it's coming to fruition, and so it's visible in the physical plane. Love it. And then we've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. If we're gonna go by like past, present, future, to me this might be the end of the year, or just we can just talk about this as like overall energy, like something that you would be able to reach in 2024, which is self-mastery. Talking about King of Cups, Queen of Wands, like this is going to be light work for you, your thing that you have been wanting to do. This energy, I think, is just like the energy of 2024 is pushing us forward to being the King of Cups and Queen of Wands over our lives. King of Cups looks so unbothered. I love this image because they're in their chair, but they're very relaxed. They have their cup, but it's not even like they have to like hold it with both hands. You see like the Queen of Cups is doing like, oh my gosh, let me not drop this. King of Cups knows everything is good. Maybe they dropped their cup before. They know that if they drop it, they just pick it back up. Like it's all good. They have been through all of these scenarios and situations and they're comfortable. I'm comfortable with my emotions. I'm comfortable feeling your emotions. Everything's good. You know, I'm comfortable even if I feel an emotion I don't like. I know how to handle that. I've been in that situation before. And then the Queen of Wands, she's able to handle when people are paying attention to her, when she's getting that energy, like all eyes on me type energy. So she's able to handle being perceived. She's able to handle standing up for herself and in her power and energy. Like she's able, again, if you're creating something new, you can stand behind it. Nobody can just really come and knock you down and say, oh no, this is stupid, this is lame, this is like you are more grounded in yourself, your energy, your creations. Like 2024 is going to be all about that. Like I understand now that eight, how this is referring to the eight energy of being like really strong and standing in your power. And so wherever you are on that spectrum of getting, you know, from just beginning to like really being standing in your power and mastery, just, you know, really, especially for 2024, because we're still in 2023 now, we have the time to look over like our strengths and weaknesses, the things that we might want to work on so that we can get to this energy. Because I just feel like a pushing of our like we're just being pushed towards that direction and feeling confident in ourselves. And I like that this is the collective energy of 2024, because imagine a world where people are confident in their selves and the things that they're doing and creating, the people that they're surrounded by. It would be such a wonderful and amazing world. Like it just, it's kind of like we will be minding our own business, so nobody has time to hate on anybody else because they're doing their own thing. I just feel like sometimes people are haters or upset or whatever because their dreams haven't come true and they don't see they don't see how they could possibly do something like you're doing. So they got to tear you down because it's not possible for them to succeed. So I have to tear them down. You know what I mean? It's like that kind of energy. Imagine though, if everybody was focused on their own thing, why would they even possibly need to hate on you? Like it just, I think it would be a completely better world. So I'm really excited to see how this energy comes together in 2024. I can feel it already within me, just me focusing more on what's important to me and trying to adjust my life and my schedule so that I can do more of those things. I have 24 hours in a day, and sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with those hours. Other times I'm like, oh, I understand what I'm doing with those hours. And I'm like, okay, let me figure out what I need to do to adjust it and make it better for me, because this is my life that I'm living. I have done so many things, changed so many things just to be here right now. And so I want to make sure I'm using my time wisely, doing the things that I love doing and not feeling like I want to be somewhere else. And hopefully that is where you all are looking forward to being in 2024 too. Okay, so that is the energy reading. Thank you all so much again for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting. Let me know if you feel the same way. And let me know if you work with dragons too. Okay, I'll see you next time.